Sonia Sotomayor is an American jurist who made history by becoming the first Latina Supreme Court justice in the United States. Here's a brief overview of her background and history. Sonia Maria Sotomayor was born on June 25, 1954, in the Bronx, New York City, to Puerto Rican parents. She grew up in a housing project in a predominantly Puerto Rican neighborhood. Her father died when she was 9 years old, leaving her mother to raise her and her brother as a single parent. Despite facing financial challenges and health issues, Sotomayor was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at an early age. She excelled academically. She attended Princeton University, where she graduated summa cum laude and Phi Beta Kappa in 1976 with a bachelor's degree in history. She then went on to Yale Law School, where she earned her Juris Doctor, JD degree in 1979. After law school, Sotomayor worked in various legal positions. She served as an assistant district attorney in New York County, working on cases involving domestic violence, child abuse, and other serious offenses. Later, she entered private practice and also worked in academia, teaching at New York University School of Law as an adjunct professor. In 1991, President George H.W. Bush nominated her to the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York, making her the first Latina federal judge in New York. She gained a reputation for her thorough and thoughtful decisions, often focusing on issues related to intellectual property, criminal justice, and civil rights. In 2009, President Barack Obama nominated Sonia Sotomayor to the United States Supreme Court. Her nomination was historic as she would become the first Latina and the third woman to serve on the Supreme Court. One day she came to the Oval Office to meet with the president. Her manner was formal, and she chose her words carefully and with a Bronx accent. They talk about her family, her work as a prosecutor, and her broad judicial philosophy. By the end of the interview, the president was convinced that Sotomayor had what he was looking for. But the president did mention that there was one aspect of her resume that the president found troubling, and Sotomayor asked him, "What's that, Mr. President?" And the president answered, "You're a Yankees fan." Both laughed. During her confirmation hearings, she faced questions about her judicial philosophy, past statements, and positions on various legal issues. After a thorough confirmation process, Sonia Sotomayor was confirmed by the Senate on August 6, 2009, with a vote of 68-31. She was sworn in as an Associate Justice of the Supreme Court on August 8, 2009. Throughout her time on the Supreme Court, Justice Sotomayor has been known for her pragmatic and moderate approach to legal interpretation. She often focuses on the real-world impact of legal decisions and has authored opinions on a range of cases involving issues such as affirmative action, voting rights, criminal justice, and intellectual property. She has also gained a reputation for her powerful and empathetic dissents, advocating for the rights of individuals and marginalized communities. Her opinions often highlight her life experiences and perspective as a woman of Puerto Rican heritage who grew up in a disadvantaged neighborhood. Sonia Sotomayor's presence on the Supreme Court has been significant not only for her judicial contributions, but also for breaking barriers and serving as an inspiration for individuals from diverse backgrounds interested in the legal field.